Hello, and welcome to English Corner. Today, we're going to look at Speaking Part 2 of the B1 Preliminary Exam using this website. Let's start with the first section. Here, the website explains what happens in Part 2 of the speaking test. In this part of the exam, you receive one color photograph, and you have to describe it for about 1 minute. Now, this is very important. The website explains that you do not need to invent a story. You simply describe what you can see in the picture. For example, you should talk about the people, the place, what people are doing, the objects, the clothes, the weather, and the atmosphere. The page also gives a very useful communication tip. If you forget a word, do not stop speaking. Instead, explain the word in another way. For example, if you forget the word bike, you can say, a thing with 2 wheels that people ride. This is a very good strategy because it helps you continue speaking naturally during the exam. The website also recommends using simple linking words like and, but, and also to connect your ideas. Now let's look at the strategy section. The page introduces 4 very useful questions: who, where, what, and when. These questions help you organize your answer more easily. The website gives an example with a photograph of a woman and a girl in a kitchen. First, who? I can see 2 people, a woman and a girl. Next, where? They are in a kitchen. Then, what? The girl seems to be learning to cook something. And finally, when? It might be the weekend because they look relaxed. This is a very simple method, but it really helps students continue speaking in a clear and organized way. Now, before we continue with the other examples on the page, the website also includes a speaking test video. In this video, you can see how students describe photographs in the real exam and how they organize their answers naturally. So let's watch the video together.
Now I'd like each of you to talk on your own about something. I'm going to give each of you a photograph and I'd like you to talk about it. Laura, here is your photograph. It shows someone learning how to do something. Claudia, you just listen.
Okay.
Laura, please tell us what you can see in the photograph.
In this photograph, I can see 2 girls are cooking. They are on the kitchen of a house, and they are looking for a photography in the table, in the tablet, and they are doing things with an egg and with flour, and
talk about the people.
One of the girls is wearing a t-shirt and blue jeans, and the other is wearing a dress.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Claudia, here is your photograph. It shows someone at home after school.
Okay.
Okay, Laura, you just listen. Claudia, please tell us what you can see in the photograph.
I can see a boy that he came from school and he wants to see a football match. He's in his house. He's wearing a white t-shirt, and I think he's very excited of the match. I can see in the table some decoration and electronics dispositives, and in the TV, behind the TV, I can see some more dispositives and that. I think this is a piano, I think, in his house, and he can be in his living room. he is sitting in the sofa.
Thank you.
Now let's continue with the example speaking tasks on the page. The first picture shows a family having dinner together. The sample answer says, "In this picture, I can see a family having dinner together. There are 4 people sitting around the table. They look happy and relaxed. There is food and drinks on the table, and I can also see flowers in the middle." This is a very good example because it describes the people, the objects, and the atmosphere clearly. Another example shows students in a classroom. Here, students are sitting at desks, studying and writing in notebooks. This topic is useful for practicing school vocabulary. The website also includes a photograph of people working in an office. The sample answer describes computers, desks, and people concentrating on their work. Another topic shows friends playing football outside. Here, students can describe movement, sports activities, clothes, and weather. There is also a train journey topic. The example describes a person sitting near the window and looking outside during the journey. Another photograph shows a person reading a newspaper. This topic is useful for talking about daily routines and free time activities. The page also includes a family watching television together. Students can describe the living room, the people, and the atmosphere in the room. Another topic shows tourists visiting a famous landmark. This is useful for practicing travel and holiday vocabulary. There is also a cooking topic. The example answer describes a person preparing food in the kitchen and explains the cooking activity. Finally, the website includes a gym topic. Students can talk about exercise, fitness, and healthy habits. Another useful thing about this page is that it includes speaking tasks with model answers and downloadable PDF materials, so students can practice at home and compare their answers with sample responses. At the end, the website gives final advice. It recommends practicing photo descriptions regularly, speaking clearly, staying calm, and continuing to speak even if you are unsure about some words. The page reminds students that communication is more important than perfection. Overall, this website is an excellent resource for students preparing for B1 Preliminary Speaking Part 2 because it explains the exam clearly and gives plenty of realistic speaking practice. Thanks for watching English Corner, and I'll see you in the next lesson.